And it is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank here on WCCS AM 1160, FM 101.1, and Facebook Live right at this moment. If you go there to our website, you'll see a whole bunch of nice-looking young Indiana High folks, and Michael Burdig, too. I'm just kidding. Michael, good morning.
Oh, much appreciated, Todd. Thank you.
I'm glad you're with us here this morning. Well, it's the first time I've ever seen Lauren where she wasn't wearing a sweatsuit. So
yeah, it's rare.
I know it's a special occasion.
It's very special when she dresses up, yeah.
Well, Michael, you in the past few years have been spearheading the Teddy Bear Fund Drive efforts on behalf of Indiana Senior High, and I know how proud you are of the entire school and the school district for their efforts. These kids, like everybody else in Indiana Senior High, have been doing this since they were in elementary school. And this year you've once more stepped to the plate, and the Teddy Bear Fund Drive has been going on at Indiana Senior High, and I'm just going to let you go because you're a pro. You know what you're doing.
Okay, thank you, Todd. I am very proud of the three students from student government, my main three officers actually, who spearheaded the Teddy Bear Fund Drive this year, and they include our president, Mia Spadafora, our treasurer, Lauren Burdick, who, as you mentioned, I know her, of course, and our secretary, Trajan Jones. And the three of them, as I said, coordinated the entire Teddy Bear Fund Drive, and it's not just in December. We actually get started in the end of October with our 5K race that we do over at Mack Park and on the Indiana Regional Medical Center grounds. And then, of course, we do get a lot of things going in December. So I'll let them explain some of the various fundraising that we do to help get to the total that we get to. And if there's any questions, of course, I'll jump right in, but I think they'll be able to explain things pretty well here.
Wonderful, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, who's first? Okay,
I'll go.
Lauren will go first.
So one of our main activities that we do is the annual popcorn sales, which we sell popcorn throughout the whole day for the students. It's like $1 a bag, so it's pretty cheap, and we get a lot of people to come. And then this year, Sarah Denver decided to do milkshakes with it. So it was like a popcorn, come get popcorn and milkshakes during the day. And that raised even more money.
Should have told me. I'd have been over if I had known.
Yeah, so we got a lot of support from that, which doubled from last year. So we were really pleased with that.
Absolutely. You know, today is National Popcorn Day. Did you know that?
I didn't. It's my favorite food.
It's not also National Milkshake Day, but there you go. Her favorite food. Wonderful, wonderful. So that's one thing. And
some of the other activities we do, we also have a variety show and activity day where the variety show kind of consists of students performing talents or things that they're interested in. And we also had teachers perform this year, which was really funny. They did the 12 Days of Christmas, I think is what they called it, and they did 12 different acts, which was really cool. So that was fun, and it gets the students involved all day. And it also helps raise money. And then activity days in the afternoon where they get to pick an activity that they do. So it's a nice way to like wrap up Teddy Bear Fund Drive and leave for holiday break. So I think we really enjoy that, and so do the students, because we get to see all of the hard work pay off, and everybody gets to see it also.
Yeah, okay. So what was the hidden talent you didn't know someone had that you saw?
Oh, boy. Probably Mr. Wingerter standing on the highest part of the ladder, like with just his hands. Like he was just holding his hands onto the ladder.
Oh, yeah?
It was pretty interesting.
Death-defying stunts at Indiana Senior High on behalf of that's going the extra mile for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. Tremendous, tremendous. Trajan, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Wonderful.
We also had a raffle going on at the school. A lot of the teachers, like the woodshop teachers, they make stuff and put it in. Teachers donate stuff, students donate stuff. And it was ran by Mrs. Myers and Miss Shirley. Yeah, they did they handle the whole thing in the office. They sell the tickets and stuff like that. And I believe it did pretty well this year, right? Yeah, it did really good, you know.
Yeah.
All that stuff kind of comes together, and it makes a big difference.
Yeah, I bet it does. Did you do the annual ping pong tournament this year?
I don't think we did.
Didn't do that this year?
I'm surprised we didn't. We have a lot of really good ping pong players at our school.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but they've done it there, too, in the past, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's something for the future.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you did a whole bunch of work as a committee.
Yeah.
Talk about that planning process, because Mr. Burdick was talking about that a couple of moments ago, how the events actually start in October, but the planning process actually begins sooner than that, doesn't it?
Yes, actually, I would say beginning of October, we start planning the 5K, which takes a lot more planning than I think what we first thought about. But it starts then, and then it really doesn't stop until today when we wrap everything up. So, but I think we all enjoy it a lot. The planning takes a lot of time, but balancing that and schoolwork and sports, it's a lot, but I think it teaches us all really good lessons, and I enjoy it a lot. I think it's one of the best things that, like, I've been involved in, so I really enjoy it.
And probably from an educational standpoint, it opens your eyes a little bit because, you know, when you're a student participating in the fun events, you say, okay, they're having this then, and they're doing this over there, and everything. Now you're in the position where you're saying, I'm the one that has to help to plan that, and we have to make sure that all the details are taken care of, and so that takes a lot of extra work on your half, your part. Mm-hmm. All right, tremendous. All right, so all of that good stuff, and it culminates in the raising of the funds for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. I mentioned to Mr. Burdick, you've probably all been doing this since elementary school, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you think back to elementary school and the activities you were doing then, and then you come forward now to this year, your role in the Teddy Bear Fund Drive probably has, well, it has, just by virtue of being on the committee. It's changed in so many ways to where you're the student leaders who are helping to make this happen. Big responsibility.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like you pulled it off very, very well, though.
I think so.
Yeah, tremendous. All right, so what are we going next, Mr. Birding? What do you think? Is it time, or is there more to discuss?
No, I think they covered everything. I would like to, again, thank our entire school community. It's definitely a community effort to raise money for Teddy Bear Fund Drive, for Indiana Regional Medical Center, and, of course, UPMC Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh. I would, again, like to thank Bonnie Myers and Joyce Shirley, our office secretaries. That raffle that we do is just huge, and we get donations from businesses all throughout the community, so we'd like to thank all of them. And, of course, I can't name them all right now, but great support from the local community. Also, the Pittsburgh Penguins and Pittsburgh Pirates, who donated some nice items for that. So,
and
the Penguins and Pirates. So, anyway.
Did the Pirates give you any players? Because they seem to be throwing those guys out for nothing right now.
That was before the fire sale,
okay.
or whatever they're calling it, rebuilding, retooling, and so on. But
and at no point
do we still have Marte? That's who. I think.
Yeah,
that's
we still have.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, we had his jersey, so that's what I was wondering. So
get rid of the player because you don't have a jersey for him now. You gave it away for the Teddy Bear Fund Drive.
Well, the Penguins try to win at least, so we still.
At no point were you standing on your hands on the top of a ladder while playing ping pong.
No, I'm not. I'm not athletic, but I thank the teachers who participated in that 12 Days of Christmas. Paul Wingirter, one of his side jobs is he cuts down trees, Wingirter Tree Service. So he was literally in a Christmas tree on a big ladder. So it was kind of interesting, but. Anyway, so we thank everybody that helped at the raffle. Certainly thank our principals for supporting us because December does get extremely busy, as we know, including the popcorn sales, milkshakes, all kind of stuff going on throughout the day. So I do want to thank everybody for their support. And I do have our check with us then, and I'll let Lauren and Mia and Trajan present it to you.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's in Trajan's hands. Now it's in Mia's hands. Lauren, touch the check just so we know that all of you had a role in this. Mia, the stage is yours.
You guys go ahead.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. $14,000.
Wow, $14,000. Amazing. Mark Burdick is here, and I'm going to call him over because when it gets to that amount, he's the only one allowed to touch it.
Well, we'll pass it on, and it'll get deposited into our dedicated Teddy Bear Fund Drive account, and it all helps child health care, of course, as Michael Burdick said, at both hospitals, Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh and Indiana Regional Medical Center. And it's just amazing what Indiana Senior High has done the past few years. I don't even know, Michael, if you know off the top of your head, like over the past 5 years, it's got to be $75,000 in that neighborhood, I would think. And what a leader they have become. And I thank Mia and Lauren. I was at the 5K race, and when you're at those kind of events, first of all, you kind of see all of the background work that has to be done to make those events successful. They just don't happen. I know these three, Mia, Lauren, and Trajan, visited my office a couple of times while canvassing downtown Indiana. And again, one of my favorite sayings is doing your best. The best kind of pride is doing your best work when no one's watching. And those types of things, nobody knew what they're doing. Down on the streets of downtown Indiana on their own time, maybe on school time, I don't know, but just tremendous. And it all doesn't happen with fabulous leadership, and they certainly have had that from Michael. And I know Michael's quick to share the praise at the school with everybody, and I know the secretaries during the auction are very, very busy. So it's a team effort. I've taken my shots through the years, Todd, from Lauren, by the way. She's always picked on me from the time she was this tall, and I've never picked on her ever. No. So, but no, congratulations to all of them, the student leaders and Michael and the entire school. Just unbelievable that they can raise that kind of money in an environment, frankly, that's not easy to raise money, and there's a lot of charities out there as well. So thank you, Indiana Senior High.
Absolutely. And Mark didn't say it, but very humbly, he donated his prize for winning the 5K. Mark Burdick did. The $5,000 went right back to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive for running that race and winning it.
It is, I don't want to brag, but it was the 6th straight year.
Well, please take all of our thanks back to everybody at Indiana Senior High. Wonderful committee members you've had down through the years, Michael, and you in that tremendous leadership role. We appreciate it so much.
I should say it's the 6th straight year that he's been at the event. I don't know about winning the event, but at least he comes and is there.
Must mean there's snacks, huh?
We definitely have snacks. That's right. So again, I'd like to thank Mia and Trajan especially for all of their work, and Lauren as well, of course. And I'm always nice to Lauren as well. So
is that true?
Oh, definitely. So
let's ask her.
She did a decent job.
Let's ask her. Lauren, is he always nice to you? She is non-committal. She is famously non-committal right now. Thank you all, Indiana Senior High. Thanks to you three for coming in to represent the student body and everybody else. Michael, thank you. And for the Indiana high school community, the Indiana School District community, our thanks to all of you. It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on WCCS Homer City. And it's 9 o'clock. Going to join Fox News in progress.